Clock blinked 2:22 a.m. in crimson digits, casting an eerie glow across my bedroom. As if on cue, the old rotary phone on my nightstand began to ring, its shrill sound slicing through the silence of the night. My heart raced as I glanced at the caller ID, dread pooling in the pit of my stomach. It was his number, my deceased husband's number. I hesitated, my hand trembling as I reached for the receiver. Static crackled on the other end, like the sound of distant whispers carried on the wind. I held my breath, waiting for something, anything, to break the unnerving silence. "Hello?" I whispered, my voice barely audible above the static. No response, just the relentless buzz of white noise, prickling my skin with unease. But then, faintly at first, I heard it, a voice amidst the chaos, like a ghostly echo from the past. "Sarah," it murmured, barely more than a whisper. My heart skipped a beat. It couldn't be. It shouldn't be. Yet there it was, his voice, unmistakable and hauntingly familiar. "John?" I choked out, tears welling in my eyes. The static intensified, drowning out his voice before it could reply. Panic surged through me as I gripped the receiver tighter, desperation clawing at my throat. "Please, John, if that's you, please, I need you," I begged, my voice cracking with emotion. Silence. Only the static remained, mocking me with its relentless drone. But then, just as I was about to hang up, his voice returned, clearer this time, but tinged with urgency. "Sarah, you have to listen to me. You're in danger," he warned, his voice tinged with an urgency that sent shivers down my spine. "Danger? What danger? John, where are you?" I pleaded, my heart pounding in my chest. But before he could answer, the line went dead, leaving me alone in the suffocating silence of the night. Tears streamed down my face as I clutched the receiver, a cold dread settling in the pit of my stomach. I had to find out what was happening. I had to uncover the truth. For weeks, the calls persisted, each night at 2:22 a.m. like clockwork. Each time, John's warnings grew more frantic, more desperate, as if time itself was running out. And with each call, I delved deeper into his past, desperate for answers. What I uncovered chilled me to the bone. John had been involved in things he never told me about. Dark secrets buried beneath layers of lies and deceit. Secrets that now threatened to consume me whole. But it was too late to turn back now. I was already caught in the web of his past, entangled in a sinister truth that refused to stay buried. And then, one fateful night, the truth came crashing down around me. I received the call as usual, the clock mocking me with its crimson digits. But this time, when John's voice came through the static, it was different, hollow, empty. "Sarah," he whispered, but there was no urgency in his voice, no trace of the man I once loved. "John, where are you? What's happening?" I demanded, my voice trembling with fear. But instead of an answer, there was only laughter, cold, mirthless laughter that echoed through the darkness, sending chills down my spine. And then, with a sickening realization, I understood. It wasn't John on the other end of the line. It was something else, something sinister and malevolent, using his voice to lure me into its trap. I tried to hang up, to escape its clutches, but it was too late. The line went dead, and with it, so did any hope of escape. I was alone, trapped in the darkness, with whatever had taken my husband from me, doomed to suffer the same fate. The clock blinked 2:22 a.m., and I knew then that I would never see the light of day again.